Hey there, welcome to today's video. Today's going to be quick, just giving you a status update on Rudy Giuliani's case. Rudy Giuliani is that close to being held in contempt. The reality is, if it would have been any of my clients, they would have been held in contempt a long time ago and probably be in jail. But Giuliani apparently has had a couple of outbursts, even the sketch artist, because it's federal court, so there's no cameras allowed. There was a sketch artist there of him. It was just funny how he looked like he was angry, and he was. Basically, he had a couple outbursts, and that led the judge to say he's going to hold him potentially in contempt if this continues. Giuliani did reference the fact that he has his money tied up, bank accounts are frozen, etc. I've written about that plenty of times. Even on Twitter, Giuliani is asking for money to help out. But Giuliani, based on what I have seen from the bankruptcy filing and all the reporting that has been done, he actually said he was trying to reduce his expenses to $43,000 per month. So I don't know what extent they have been able to grab all that. I'm certainly not going to give any hints on how he can avoid that issue. That's what he has his own bankruptcy lawyers for, because unfortunately, he defamed those two election workers who got doxxed and their lives have felt that they were in danger. They testified before the January 6th committee. It was a heart-breaking moment, but that's where we are now. Giuliani even asked at this point if he can go to Trump's inauguration. The argument was he's entitled to, it's his political right. And the judge said, wrong. You're not going to get that. There's no political right to go to any inauguration. So what's going on with Giuliani's case is that they're basically at the collection stage of his case. The bankruptcy was done a long time ago, and now the creditors are, which is the two election workers, a mother and daughter, they're now trying to pursue. I've written about this before. Giuliani is a lawyer, so I have no idea how he didn't know this was going to happen. So I'm going to explain it to you, because the reality is this is the steps that happens to everybody. When you don't pay your bills and the creditors get a judgment against you, guess what they do? They now start collecting upon that judgment, which is exactly where Giuliani is. They're trying to collect on the judgment. So how could he not know about this? But here's the thing that the media doesn't really focus on, but it is a point with me. Giuliani did not deny that there was defamatory acts and what he did. The only issue when it went to court was, because he didn't contest it, there's a signed stipulation and everything, was how much he has to pay. He rolled the dice and he lost. And so the consequences are he didn't have a trial. All that was taken care of. You can't have a trial if you already signed the stipulation agreement. He rolled the dice, he lost, and now they're collecting on him. So to have this big surprise where I can't believe they froze my bank accounts, that's what creditors do. They do it to the rest of us where we don't have that kind of money flowing in. He's got a $3 million condo in Palm Beach. That will go a long way towards paying off all these debts. But it is what it is, right? So don't be distracted by what he says. Just focus on what the law is. And the law is clear. You lost a judgment, you have to pay up. He could do bankruptcy, but I've discussed that many times before, why bankruptcy may not wipe out that judgment, because the defamation of character is considered an intentional tort, and typically that's not going to be wiped out in bankruptcy. All right. Any questions or comments on the insanity of this case? Let me know, because the next video I'm going to be working on, that I'll post a couple days. I do the videos and then it takes a couple days to get it done. But the next one's going to be Alex Jones. Another, these two go hand in hand, these two cases. Great two cases to learn about bankruptcy law and procedure. All right. Take care, everyone. Like and subscribe my video. Any comments, post them down below.